Jamming and drinking on this Coca-Cola, man. Smoking good herbs. Got 2P low key over there. Getting ready for this Saturday.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium.
US Bank Stadium. Got the Vikings.
Inside this building, and just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Tennessee Titans. Greg Joseph now ready to get this one started, and we are underway from Minneapolis. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. To throw is Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. Man open, here is Jones. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. On first down, it's Tannehill. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Again to Henry. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. This is Henry. Henry fighting.
Come on, Henry. That weak ass shit you doing.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
They'll run. It's Henry. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Trying to punch it in with Henry. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Now Tannehill. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Anthony Ferguson there to make the grab. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. To try here for the extra point.
Scary friendly rap. Please leave me alone.
And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee.
Murder.
Now Ficken to kick off following the touchdown. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he's got room. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, 79 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. A first down carry for Henry. And he takes it.
Underlay, I keep the K.
It was Nick Vigil there on the stop.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
These two teams all tied after one.
Hot with it. Hot with it.
On third down, Henry. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
I haven't met a football team that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
Tannehill with a throw caught by Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 28 yards to gain there on the catch and run. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards down to the 15.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Second and goal from inside the 5. Henry again. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Now Tannehill on 3rd and goal. Forced out to his left. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. There for the sack, Everson Griffin. 3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open. Left him nowhere to go with the football. Had to absorb the sack. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Damn, picked the wrong play.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Ready.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 42.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. That's a Titans touchdown. A.J. Brown, 58 yards. And the Titans have taken the lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover,
Play
the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
And you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Now Abdullah's going to stay put, and the drive will start at the 25. Vikings now to start their next drive. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Being chased out left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Fuck, going to jail.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw his cousin. Open here, Adam Thielen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop half number 1. Cousins on 1st down. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for second down. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Throwing on second and long. Cousins. And this one is incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And it's third down.
I see what they were trying to do there, trying to find some dead space in the middle of the field and take their shot right there. A really good idea, but it winds up incomplete.
Dime look defensively here for the Titans on third. Cousins to throw it.
Gotcha.
And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. On the return, it's Rodgers. 49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. They've always got some breathing room. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone.
Turn it.
Cousins and the Vikings with a first and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start by handing it off to Dalvin Cook. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Nobody know. It was a 4-yard run.
Nobody know.
Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good.
Hey, that's Rose.
Second down, they go right back to Cook. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6. Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that that can bring it down to the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
Too much that time as Cousins. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. After the interception, here's Tannehill. And now he lost the football.
Get your ass up, Tannehill. Shit. I ain't even see, dude.
Start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Get that ball back.
So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Off the play fake, Cousins. They'll roll him out right. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And Thielen's got
He let him man catch this shit.
Adam Thielen.
Oh my God.
And
They
the
doing the
Vikings
most
are an
today.
extra point away
They
from
must not want me to
tying this
win.
thing up. A sensational one-handed grab in the end zone for the score. Looked like you at the Davis Turkey Bowl every year in the backyard in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, you're so kind. That's definitely in my mind. But how about this? They always tell guys going after the ball, the receivers especially, you got to have a single-minded obsession to go get it. How about going up with a single hand and making that happen? I don't know if it gets much better than what we just saw there.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it will tie our game here in the third. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Watch this, Spicy. Like rappers do. It wasn't cool. Tell my bro.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty
Yeah,
possessions,
man.
but some are worse than others. You get
Dollars,
an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it down here and punch it in on you,
Never knew.
bad possession all the way around.
But you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
Holla Bear
Because otherwise,
or hallelujah.
it's gonna be a long day for you.
Pick your poison, tell me what you doing.
Tannehill.
Ain't nobody don't expect to shoot. And the one in front of the gun lives forever. The one in front of the gun forever.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about
This away, that away. This just got another way. Just to say, yeah, the tree's just the perfect place to say. That's just how I feel. Yeah.
On first
Yeah.
down, it's Henry. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's
That's
2nd and 7. Off play action, Tannehill. Flushed out right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. And they'll lead the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Here's Tannehill. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Jones. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A 3rd down gain of 19. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Tannehill now to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sagged back around the 28. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. He was still looking through his progressions and going through his receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage. Well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun. Cousins. Flush to his right.
Come on.
Beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Cousins gives way to Cook, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. Nothing open.
What you gonna do, nigga?
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that.
Man, right, yeah.
It was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. To throw, Cousins. And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both
This
time on 3rd down.
Yeah.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down.
Gon' do, nigga? What you gon' do, nigga? The man right here. The man right here. The man right here.
First down throw, Tannehill. Under pressure, he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Daniel Hunter able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right. But the thought for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Again, it's Henry. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can
the man right here.
They snap it to Tannehill. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A big opportunity to tie it with 3 or take the lead with a touchdown. Their defense definitely did their part with that pivotal 4th down stop. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 99 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Working with a 2nd and 4. Again, it's Cook. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Complete at the 1, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Here's Tannehill. He's got Johnson, and he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Tannehill to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he goes out right around the 39. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the 1st, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue.
Lost the football. Tannehill loses it. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. Now Tannehill. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing Tannehill.
Yeah, hold on. Block.
He's taken down. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time for Tannehill on 4th down. He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good